In the first movie I showed you the different types of block that create a page. In this movie we're going to go through more types of block. This time it's the blocks that offer the user the ability to respond in some way. So I'm going to create a multiple choice block and call it the fill quiz. So in my multiple choice block I'm able to add questions, decide whether or not it requires a submit button, decide whether or not this is mandatory, and provide the options. So let's ask a question about my daughter. Phil has a daughter. What is her name? Is it Kate, Marion? I need another 2 options, so I'll click that twice and get Florence and Claire. Now the answer is Florence. So I've created the options, provided the answer, and when I add the question, it becomes part of my multiple choice block. So I've got another question here. How old is Phil? Now the answer could be 21, it could be 33, it could be 40, and it definitely isn't 99. So the answer is 33. I'm going to add that question now. And my last question is, where does Phil live? And I'm going to put Wisbech, Northampton, New York. And my last option will be on the moon. The answer is Northampton, and I'll add that question. So now you see I've built up, and I could continue to add more multiple choice questions. I've provided the options and the answer. Let me just move this around and put this question second instead of first. So where does Phil live can go second as well. So I'm able to still change the order as well. Let me add this to a new page now. So we need a page called the Phil quiz. And make it active immediately. And into the Phil quiz I'm going to construct, there's all my blocks. Actually I only need my multiple choice blocks. There it is. And I've created my quiz. So I can preview this now. And that's what the user will see when they come to this page. I need to first edit this page to configure the way I want the reaction to the user's input. So if I close this down, you'll see now I'm able to set how we respond to their input. So the staff handler is going to be me. I do want them to auto grade this lesson page, and the pass grade will be 50%. So my pass message will be, well done, you passed. And the fail message will be, bad luck, you failed. If I update this time when I go to the preview, I'll be able to take part in this multiple choice question. So let's guess that it's Kate, Wisbech, 99, and I'll submit the answers. So it's asking me to wait while it considers my grade, and I scored 0%, bad luck, I failed. Now the reason why I was waiting is because in the background, if I open up my mail program, as the member of staff that's handling the responses to this page, I should have just been notified that someone has indeed responded, and it was me. There we are, TeachBubble. Phil Rogers has responded to the Phil quiz. Click the link below to log into the admin area. So as the member of staff, I've been notified that one of my users has responded to my quiz. Let's see what happens when I try and get this right. It's Florence, Northampton, and I'm 33. This time I passed. That's better. So multiple choice blocks have the ability to be graded, but there are other kinds of response blocks where you may not be able to grade them because it could just be that it's a question and the user provides an answer. So I'm going to call this the contact form, and it's a response text. I'm going to add this directly to the Fill Quiz page. So previously I've been constructing pages by dragging and dropping blocks into them from my list on the left. This time I created my block directly and placed it into the page. So it doesn't require a submit. Please send your feedback. I'm going to add the question. One other kind of block is a checkbox. Now a checkbox will be very useful if you want people to confirm something. So I'm going to say confirm page, and what that means is I'm going to add it directly to the quiz again, and I'm going to say please confirm you have read the page all about me. So now let's preview the Fill quiz again with these two new blocks added. So I've got my multiple choice and I can submit my answers, but I can also send my feedback, which is this quiz was tough, and I can confirm I have seen the all about me. So I scored higher this time. I scored over the pass grade, so I passed. Hopefully in my email I will have received another notification. I've responded to the Fill quiz. So where are all these responses going? How are they being recorded? So for the first time I'm going to scoot over to the admin panel, open up responses, check out the forms, and see that there have been 3 responses to the Fill quiz so far. I'm interested in the most recent one, where the response was I got that wrong, I got that right, and I got that right. The quiz was tough and I did check that box. So in the notes I'm going to say Phil passed this test, I mailed his certificate, and I'll add that note. So now that note is recorded so that other members of staff can see that I've responded to this activity from Phil. And those are the response kinds of blocks and how you can use them in pages beyond the regular training pages containing blocks of information.